What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about how Facebook can be affected by the economy. Stay tuned.
Guys, so as mentioned, I want to get straight to the point here about typically a few things that can actually happen in the economy that can actually affect not only the performance of, Facebook ads and stuff, but just like your entire store in general, right? So again, this is a little bit more about big brands, like doing big numbers, those big companies where they're going to see more fluctuation than like these tiny dropshipping stores that are just starting out. But regardless, it's good to know, a few things that can actually affect performance of your ads. And so without a doubt, Facebook has really become more and more strict on its advertising policies, what they allow, what they don't allow on their platform. For those of you that don't know, I think it was sometime in 2018, maybe I think it was 18, where Facebook was, in court pretty much in terms of them being
that's right. Privacy breach.
Yeah,
right?
because
all the information we could target.
the government was concerned as if to why Facebook should be self-regulated, like the way it is right now, like it's all regulated by them or by the government, because there was some things going on about like how Facebook might actually have a huge impact on the economy for things such as elections, who gets elected for that. That's a really big deal.
It is.
Right? It's a huge deal. So to pair that all in with your dropshipping business, without a doubt, when the economy is unhealthy, and GDP drops, and there's things going on of that nature, consumer spending may drop, and you might see a fluctuation in your store. Again, it's going to be a much smaller fluctuation for your store compared to Amazon or something, but it's still good to know that when Facebook releases huge articles saying, we are behind the election of Trump or something of that matter, it can actually affect you.
I truly believe, honestly, Corey, to this day, whatever's going on in the news, or say something for example, the other day something happened with Facebook regarding, I don't know what the exact topic was, but I honestly believe that it affects the way our ads perform.
In a way, yeah,
right?
For sure.
Because just think about it too, right? If there's problems happening with the company itself, right? Maybe their ads aren't going to be delivering properly, or there might just be some sort of outage or shortage of something. Of you know what I'm trying to say, because every time that happens, on the news or something, even on social media, when they say something about Facebook or about Mark Zuckerberg or something,
on
right?
the news,
my ads perform like garbage, right? And it even lasts for a couple of days too, until they kind of figure out what's going on, what their case is, whatever the case may be, right? So I honestly, truly believe that it's a thing. And if you guys haven't noticed it, I definitely have. Corey definitely.
Yeah, for sure. On the news, I think it was a couple months ago, the news released an article, it was all over TV too, where they were Facebook found people shopping online are reporting that they're unsatisfied when buying from Facebook.
Yeah.
Unsatisfied when buying from Instagram.
Their stock goes down too.
And that was of course. That was released on the news, right? And so everyone saw that and they were good to
on the platform.
Good to know. Next time I see an ad on Facebook, I'm gonna do my research.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because the business model that we're currently in, with drop shipping, mainly it's about impulse purchases, right?
Of course.
So if people were to watch that news, keep in the back of their head and see an ad from our store saying, buy this right now, huge sale, most likely they're not going to buy, as opposed to when they usually would have before they saw that news about the, just the general economy.
Of course, right? And just back to what Corey was saying too about why Facebook was in a case a couple years ago in a lawsuit, just in regards to the privacy breach policy that they did break. A lot of that has to do with, like I said, they had metrics that you were able to use and interests you were able to target for people on Facebook that involved spending and the way people would buy stuff online, right? So there's an interest, I believe, called a top spender and an active credit card user. And what that is, it knows people that essentially buy stuff through Facebook or are just generally online, and it tracks that, right? So if you think about that, that's such a powerful audience that you can target, right? Because at the end of the day, you are trying to get people to buy from your website. So if you have those kind of interests and audience metrics that you're able to target, it's going to be beneficial for you. But now they've gotten rid of that. Now I think that was one of the biggest things that really got Facebook into a lot of trouble, was because of that, because they're able to track such targeted information, narrowed information about a customer. So, but back to everything what we were saying, just the general idea here. The economy and what the news, whatever they say on the news, is affecting the way your ads perform. We truly believe that.
Yeah.
We don't know if that's a 100% thing, if it's by the books, that's a thing that actually affects it or that happens, but we're just saying that on our behalf, that the economy affects our Facebook.
It's good to keep up on the news.
Yeah. Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. Not much people talk about that, honestly. I don't think that's anywhere on YouTube. I think we're going to be one of the first people to do that and talk about this, because I haven't heard the topic anywhere. So definitely look at this video, watch the whole thing. And obviously if you're up to this point right now, you've watched it, so congrats to you. Now you learned something new, right? But anyways guys, we'll keep you updated with everything that we're doing, and we'll see you in the next video.